Hello again, and I know normally Tuesday is supposed to be a Earth's Dawn, but I really wanted to get something like a first-person shooter or third-person shooter on the channel, and I figured this game's about as serious as Earth's Dawn. So, I'm just gonna load it up. I've technically broken this save, because I got fed up with the prior game because I was trying to get certain weapons and they just weren't dropping. So I got a cheat engine and made them drop. Long story short, after playing online on a difficulty where the gun should have dropped and doing tons of missions in the range where it could drop, the game finally gave me the lower grade version of the gun I was trying for, and I was just like, I've already put like 20 hours into getting this thing. Screw it, we're cheating. But outside of that complaint, everything else about this game is just fantastic. And I think I actually want to... nah, we're gonna stay as the... Oh wait, we did change, alright. Yeah, we're gonna just do Wing Diver on hard, which is, with the broken account, not gonna be hard at all. So, Wing Diver, Jump Pack Assault type with some ridiculous energy weapons. I might actually, these aren't ones that bite anyways. I was gonna try and demonstrate some of the ragdoll that makes this game absolutely glorious. Well, there's some of it. Getting some frame drop issues. Having my mouse movements go a little extreme. But yeah, this game is fairly new, and so trying to like run a video recording thing in the background, it's kind of to be expected. This game is if a terrible alien invasion B-movie tried to take itself seriously, and then it wound up just being even sillier. The plot is terrible if you take it seriously. They keep on doing stuff like, oh yeah, you know, unemployment is at a record high, because it's hard to run a business with giant monster bugs and aliens invading. Who knew? Sadly, there's no government policy effective against this. It's like, news, what are you doing? How about we get a little bit more coverage on the fact that aliens are invading? And that mostly comes up at like midpoints of missions where you've just finished a group of aliens or monsters or whatever, and it's loading in the next one, and right at the end.
Those civilians are trying to escape. Protect the civilians. Someone save me.
So yeah, what we have is the Splasher, which is an absolutely ridiculous plasma weapon. Most of the plasma weapons do not operate like this gun. They do charge and like ramp up and get like more damage as you charge more, but they only fire a shot. And then someone was like, yeah, but what if we gave Wing Divers like a Gatling gun with plasma? And since this game doesn't take anything seriously, they were just like, yeah, that's a great idea. Important things to note is that, like, it's got a great online community, and, like, it's just full of the people who understand that this game is not a serious game. And so, like, runs around using like the in-game emotes to like spam EDF, especially at the ends of missions. You're just gonna have to put up with it if you don't like it, because it's going to happen. Probably gonna jump to a later mission just to really show off how stupid and ridiculous this game gets. Just wanted to show some of the early game where stuff isn't super crazy, so that people can understand just how insane this game gets.
This is the Chief Commander. We discovered an overwhelming gigantic ship among the flying objects. The pylons crashing from the skies are also launched by this ship. This type of ship is now designated as Mothership. Taking down the Mothership will be our ultimate goal.
Incredible! Are you really a newbie?
There's a few monsters remaining.
He's talking about that massive thing, right?
We wiped out most of the monsters. Only a few remain. Easy victory.
So, if we destroy that thing, the aliens will be doomed.
I will take
Now that we found the enemy's mothership, all we have to do is shoot it down. I like our chances.
that. Civilians are coming our way.
So yeah, that's like examples of how they tell the story.
Of 10 motherships. They are scattered around the world.
And just blow myself up.
Pylons.
That's a thing that happens in this game.
All 10 of them.
Monsters are coming from underground.
I guess I really should take the aerator just to show quite the destructive power that you can have in your hands, because this is actually not as extreme as what you can do as an aerator.
A mothership has appeared in Europe. It silently hovers over a city.
It must be onto something.
We think this is a good opportunity. We're planning an operation.
I'm just gonna
to attack
snipe
the
some.
mothership. Air raid has already failed, but if we approach
It is
the
a little
mothership,
awkward
it is
using
possible to do some damage.
the fire on release to snipe.
It will begin soon. Detect the enemy. Looks like I was saved by the newbie. You're amazing. Do you want to join our team officially? I have to degree. No way.
And usually you blow up the NPCs at the end. Traditions to be kept. So yeah, and then you get loot. One big thing that this game has over the prior one, EDF4, is that you get loot for everything instead of just what you were playing as, which is kind of big in this one. Yeah, nobody likes the Olympic guns but me, apparently. So many guides are like, yeah, don't ever use these. And I'm like, but I want to shoot up at the ships, and I can't hit them with my call-in support stuff. So, just having to read because I'm... There we go, yeah, we want cluster bombs. I think. It has been a little while since I loaded this up last. Alright, and there's a few missions to the game. Yeah, this looks like a good one. So all of that movement, gone now. We are going to be the slowest unit in this game. But in exchange, we get to use stuff like this.
This is Gone One. Initiating battle.
Yeah, there's a bunch of spiders there. And we're just gonna seed the field. And yes, that is the kind of firepower they put in the hands of a single player. that big bombing run. Oh, yeah. There's one of the aliens. They're jerks.
The storm unit is under attack. We have to do something about it.
I'm sorry. There's no one left to save them.
And we should probably switch to this thing, because this actually does damage. If we can hit with it. If you pick up health now as any class, it will actually heal anyone who's allied with you. So if like these guys here with the HP bars, they're allied to me. So if I pick up health, I can keep them alive. Oops, that's friendly. And yeah, so stuff gets a little chaotic kind of fast. I'm gonna give the chain gun another try. Yep, physics engine. See how that head took off?
Monsters are approaching.
Probably,
They are converging on our location.
yeah.
Number 11 is gathering all nearby forces. It wants to
Oh, yeah, I
destroy
should
this
probably do something with these guys, because, they're bad. All on the head. And yeah, there's a few attacks there. I'm just going on a trip. These pillbug enemies are the worst, can confirm. And sometimes you just can't see what's going on, you have to guess. If I remembered there was this many flying things, I might have actually taken the Splendor and tried air detonations with the limpets. Because that's the shrapnel-filled one. It's great in tunnels. It's like setting off a claymore mine. It's just shrapnel everywhere. Oh yes, and the natural evolution of giant hornets is dragons. And maybe I should have taken a stationary weapon. I hate shooting down dragons.
This is Brooklyn, New York.
There's apparently still a wasp.
We've lost
Gotta
every
remedy that.
woman in the area. There are currently too many people hiding in secure locations, mostly elderly and children. We're slowly running out of water and food, but this is not a call for rescue. Fight till the end. We are only
Yep.
civilians, but we have
Dragons are the worst.
We just want to let you know that we will hold our ground.
Almost tempted to call a cluster bomber on myself just to get what ones I can. Alright, there's one. I missed that one. Yeah, that,
Damn it! Number 11 is dropping a teleportation anchor from the sky.
that occasional frame loss and just suddenly not looking anywhere at all like I thought I was. Oh yeah, these things too. Yeah, so everything is awesome. I'm also using weapons that you shouldn't be able to even have this early in the game, which is why everything dies real fast. But we're just doing a demo of the game, so we're not taking it super serious. That's a big one, so even a full volley isn't enough. Apparently 2 full volleys isn't enough, so now we're going to just drop some more bombs. No big deal. not exactly true. They are the one of the support calls where you actually need to amass points with kills before you can use it again. And this is me being a bit using the rocket on myself. Not looking enough for that guy. Yep. Believe it or not, I'm not actually using Cheat Engine at the moment. I am actually taking damage. I just have so much health that it might as well be infinite. If people like the idea of me using Cheat Engine on stuff, boy, can I make some videos then. This is me not being able to see anything that's going on. Probably deal with these guys. And alright, knocked myself clear of that. Can see again for a little bit. Might just be our strategy for now. Once we can't see stuff, we just blow ourselves up. And probably time to switch back to this. Did tag them at least once. Wow, there were NPCs that survived. Let's remedy that if we can. Nuts. So yeah, and then you know what? We might as well. Because this fight's ridiculous. It sums up the entirety of the story. It's actually the one thing that it kind of gets right.
A silver giant.
Mothership comes down, we blow it up, and this is what's inside.
It's the pilot of the command ship. Take it under arrest.
So we're gonna try and arrest the god, is the plan.
If it resists, shoot it.
In the mythologies, God descended from the
But yeah, like if you look at
Is that God?
theories of civilization and like warp travel and stuff, a sufficiently advanced enough civilization would kind of potentially hit this state.
What the hell? What is that guy doing?
Its arms are starting to radiate.
I think we want this for damage.
Armed?
Yeah, just gonna teleport things in for support.
How is that possible?
It can distort space. Its abilities are uncanny.
Is it omnipotent?
I will look for help. Is anyone alive? Is anyone hearing this? Anyone?
10 motherships are still on the move.
The motherships are indeed heading to this area.
Yeah, if you could stop that laser thing that's making me unable to see anything, that would be great.
What? Are you serious? You sure you want to do this?
What is this all about?
Please don't do this. Please.
What is that? To the air combat area. There is a halo behind that guy.
A divine halo.
It sure has a lot of tricks up its sleeve. Please designate targets.
And yeah, he regenerates. He's a jerk like that.
Explanation behind this.
Is anybody out there? Anybody?
You're one of the other jerks that has the lasers that are super annoying.
Looks like our last shot.
Hang in there, no matter what. I knew no one could have survived this.
Oh, you think so, huh? Well, I can still put up a fight.
The enemy commander's right before our eyes. No matter how many sacrifices we make in the future, we will never get this opportunity again.
Understood.
Aliens also can actually regen, so they can be kind of annoying.
Humanity's last stand. We've deployed everyone into the fight to stop the motherships.
But we've already sent in everyone we've got.
Not all. We've given underground resistance the green light to attack.
What? You're sending out civilians?
From now on, every human is an
This actually is kind of in line with Japanese Power Rangers shows.
Have you gone mad?
They start out like the American ones, and then they hit a point where it's like, hey, if we're successful, only 75% of the world's population is gonna die.
What's the point of saving our planet if there's no one left?
This operation won't be in vain. No matter how great the cost, we must
The blame is on me.
win. We must win.
Exactly. Ready for attack. Damn it! The giant is radiating. Yeah, combat area.
That's God's true form.
The blame is on me. I'm sorry.
A super being that can create infinite energy. It's a
Let's do
creature
these summoning.
superior to everything else.
And apparently meteors.
How can we defeat something like that?
Maybe we can actually hit something like this time.
These are heavily armed aliens. They must be his personal bodyguards.
There's nothing we can throw at these aliens. Is this the end? Look at that combat strength. What's the point of destroying the command ship if we cannot defeat that thing?
If we let it
You
get
need
away,
to stop sending me airborne with rockets.
please, we have to find a way.
We've got nothing left. Time to die.
What? How?
Number of deployable units, 0. It's over.
No!
Accept this truth.
If you can just stay there.
What? In God's name? We have a survivor!
Not even Storm 1 can do anything about that monster. Zero.
It's working! God is starting to slow down!
And yeah, this has been a demoing of the greatest EDF game yet. We'll get back to Earth's Dawn later on. I just really wanted like an actual shooter. And Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet crashes if I try to load into my game with OBS running, and OBS doesn't recognize Destiny 2 as a game window, so it recorded a blank screen. And yeah, I'm just gonna skip that. That thing runs on and on and on. And it's basically just like, hey, we won, and the world's destroyed. And there's like no people, and we descend into Mad Max territory. But yeah, so that has been EDF 5.